Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So despite being out for a little while now thanks to the joint Hexfire box set, the individual combat patrols for both the Grey Knights and the Thousand Sons don't seem to have materialised from the warp yet. But in typical fashion, by looking through their codexes, we can see what will be coming in those boxes when they do eventually get a release date. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Grey Knights box and seeing what you get inside, and then considering whether it is worth picking up. Now, although some people may have expected the Combat Patrol box to simply be a repackaged Hexfire box, this doesn't look to be the case, although it is fair to say that it is almost exactly the same in terms of contents. Much like the Hexfire box, it appears as though there is going to be a Nemesis Dreadknight, a 5-man strike squad, and a 5-man Terminator squad coming for the forces of Titan. However, instead of the mighty Castellan Crow leading this force, the Combat Patrol is being led by a much less glamorous, but still pretty fluffy Terminator Librarian. Now, what I really do like about this box is that it gives you a heck of a lot, of customization. Things like the Strike Squad, although you're only getting 5 instead of the 10 which the main Strike Squad box comes with, you should still in theory be able to equip this in a variety of ways and build them as a Strike Squad or an Interceptor Squad or a Purifier Squad or a Purgation Squad, and likewise the Grey Knight Terminators can, in theory, assuming they put in all the same sprues, which they should do because you kind of need all of those bits to make the full proper Terminator squad anyway, it should allow you to build them as either 5 regular Grey Knight Terminators or a squad of Paladins instead. So I think I'm right in saying that you can potentially, from this Combat Patrol set alone, get every possible combination of unit and datasheet, at least in terms of the regular Marines and the Terminators, that is available in the Grey Knights Codex. So one of the really big benefits of this box is that it gives you a hell of a lot of value in terms of buying 2 or 3 or even 4. If you want to get a few troops, then you can build a few as strike squads, but then any more can be built as those purgation squads. Or if you want to mix in Terminators and Paladins in your army, then you can definitely do it by buying a couple of these Combat Patrol boxes. The Nemesis Dreadknight is, as always, an absolute beast, and so being able to grab 2 or 3 for a new player is definitely going to come in handy, and even for an established Grey Knight player who may already have a big army with a couple of these in it, an extra one is never going to hurt. And if you do want to buy multiple boxes of this Combat Patrol and you don't need the excess Dreadknights, they are reasonably popular at the moment, so I really don't think you're going to struggle to shift or trade them for anything else that you may want or need in your Grey Knights army. And then obviously the Librarian is a great fluffy HQ for the Grey Knights, and what is really good about this model is that it is the basic Terminator Librarian model. So if you do collect any other Marine faction, or you have friends that do, this guy is essentially just a simple paint job away from being a Dark Angel or a Blood Angel or an Ultramarine. So it really does give this model a lot of use from this box for a new player, or for an established Grey Knights player that may not need 2 or 3 Librarians, but you can just paint it up for one of your other armies, or just trade it with a friend again for something else that you do want for your Grey Knight force. So I do think that content-wise, this is a really, really fantastic box, and it will definitely be one that you will want to pick up, whether you are just starting your Grey Knight army, or you are looking to add some new stuff to it. Unfortunately, there is a downside to this box. And we can very much expect this box to be the same £85 as all of the other Combat Patrols, and at £18.50 for the Terminator Librarian, £32.50 for the Terminators, £37.50 for the Dreadknight, and roughly £18.50 for the half of the Strike Squad. That gives us a grand total of £107, which is only a saving of £22, and that equates to a roughly 20% saving, which is honestly quite a lot lower than the standard 30 to 35% that we've seen from all of the other Combat Patrols. And I'll be completely honest, it feels as though there may be something missing that we haven't seen from the Codex picture, or that they just haven't announced yet that is going to be in this box to help bump up the value. I mean, even just increasing the strike squad size to a full 10 instead of the 5-man size that you see in the picture would get you to £126, giving you a 32% saving, which would make it feel much more in line with all of the other Combat Patrol boxes, in my opinion. Because, as I said, it is a great box. I really do like it content-wise. It's really useful for any Grey Knight player, and you can make a hell of a lot of different units and datasheets from it. It just feels like maybe you are paying a bit of a premium for that customization and for that kind of ability to get so many datasheets from this box. And I do think that you are definitely paying more than you arguably should be in comparison to the other Combat Patrols. And that is honestly a bit of a shame, because apart from the price, I do think this is a genuinely fantastic box. But what do you think of the Grey Knights Combat Patrol? Are you happy with the contents? And do you think there is something else included which might explain the slightly lower savings compared to the other boxes? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.